We're presenting here the new publication of 30 of August Nölck's pieces for cello and piano. This repertoire is an excellent new kind of music for cello teaching. The virtues of August Nölck's original pieces for cello and piano lie in the fact that they're real music. They're not arrangements, they're not adaptations, and they're not exercises. In a very special way, they present technical challenges and musical challenges for the students, but these challenges are covered in music, are cloaked in a fantastic musical idea. You can see that clearly when he decides to use certain kinds of fingerings, certain types of bowings, certain articulations in a very specific way, and he chooses certain fingerings that are difficult but are carried by the musical idea that the piece is conveying. Now, what's also extremely interesting and very important, in my opinion, is that these 30 pieces for cello and piano tackle problems from the very beginning of the technical challenge. That means we're really going down to the basics with bowings and articulation. But then we're also studying phrasing, and those basics are immediately incorporated into phrasing problems and musical problems. And the next step, which is a musical drama, is also part of the idea. But these little mythological pieces that are also part of this collection create a dramatic challenge. The students have to go through the basics, study the phrasing, and then really create a theatrical performance. I mean, a musical performance with all the theatrical elements of a musical performance, with a piano accompaniment. I believe that has a great virtue, and I personally experienced this when I was selecting the pieces to record them. We were rediscovering these old, quite simple pieces, and I was saying, well, these are just romantic, short, amateur pieces for cello and piano. I started to practice them and to learn them for the recording several years ago, and I decided to put in my own experience to see what happened with my own technique by studying these pieces every day. Things were working in a very different way because the effect actually was happening in my technique. The effect was really being felt in my technique. We're studying with the old romantic format, or the old classical format of cello and piano, not isolating technical problems only in the cello and seeing only the problem from the angle of the cellist. So it's a complete experience. It's not the cello and the technician on one side, and then we put them together to make music. We're making music every day, we're making music every week, and not only for the final exams. So it's rediscovering, and I say it's a new form because I think this way of making music has been forgotten in conservatories around the world. So I just wanted to insist on the fact that I recommend these 30 studies by August Nölck that we're giving the musical community today, and it's a total recommendation. It's a real pleasure to play them, and I think most of the cello teaching community and the students will appreciate this new repertoire. Thank you.